Hey there, everyone. Rick Ucchino here again for SK Wrestling, and I have the pleasure of chatting with the current NXT champion ahead of his big title defense against Kyle O'Reilly at New Year's Evil. He's the two-time NXT champ, first ever Universal champion, former Intercontinental champion. He is the Prince, Finn Balor. How are we doing, sir?
Rick, good to talk to you, man. I'm doing good.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm really looking forward to New Year's Evil, especially knowing how well your first matchup with Kyle O'Reilly was. Not to look past New Year's Evil, but it's kind of hard to believe that we're just a few weeks away from the Royal Rumble already. I mean, I say that even though the 2020 felt like it took 10 years to complete, but you know, it's already WrestleMania season. If you could pick one superstar to win the Royal Rumble and then challenge you for the NXT Championship at WrestleMania, who would you pick?
Oh, what a good question. Obviously, first of all, 2020, what a year. It's hard to even comprehend that it's January for me, so it's my time frame of what pay-per-views are coming up is very skewed, so the fact that Royal Rumble is just around the corner is a little bit of a shock. But with regards to someone to win the NXT Championship and face Finn Balor, obviously the big choice I think would be Karrion Kross. I feel like he deserves a title shot. I feel like, obviously having gone through what he's gone through in the past, I sympathize and have empathy with his situation. But, someone who I would love to be in the ring with and has proven himself, countless times over the years is Pete Dunne. Someone who's on a steady upward climb in NXT, and that's someone who I would love to face.
I think a lot of people would love to see both of those matchups. You did bring up the Universal Championship. Your last opportunity that you had to recapture that gold was 2 years ago now at the Royal Rumble against Brock Lesnar. I honestly think that was one of Brock's best matches, at least in recent memory. What do you remember most about that matchup and squaring off with the Beast?
That was a great night. Obviously, Brock's reputation precedes himself. It's very rare that you get the feeling that he brings into the arena. And, the one thing I remember is that, I'd done my entrance, his music hits, he gets in the ring, and it's not an act and it's not playtime. It's very, very serious, and it's life or death, and it's a moment where you feel completely lost in what's happening around you. You're not acting, you're not pretending, you're not performing, you're living in this moment, and you're living in Brock Lesnar's world. And it was a very, very rare moment where you're fully absorbed in what's happening in the ring. You're not thinking about what's going on at home or bills or anything like that. It's very much you're completely absorbed, and it was honestly one of my favorite matches of my career, and something that I would love to have an opportunity to step in the ring with Brock again.
Obviously, you have a lot going on right now, the current NXT champion, but is getting back that Universal Championship, is that a priority for you in WWE before your time is done?
I don't really prioritize titles. I have a strange outlook with regards to those things, and I've been very fortunate to have held the Universal title in the past, and that was kind of all I needed, in the sense that that's the chase, that's what you want. You go get it, and once you have it, anything else after that is just kind of dressing on the side, And so, obviously, it would be great to be in the Universal title picture again, to carry that title, to carry the World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously, that's something that I haven't done. I think that's something that I would actually rather pursue more than the Universal Championship. But, with regards to titles and accolades in this business, that's not what drives me. Going out and performing to the best of my ability every night, that's kind of what drives me. To be creative in the ring, to, wrestle a style that, I feel confident in, is something that drives me. So, if titles come with that, great. But, that's not something that I'm pursuing per se with all of my intent.
I always like to poll my audience before I do these big interviews, find out what they want to know. And overwhelmingly, the question I got this time around was, when are we going to see the Demon King back again? And, I know you did an interview with my colleague Stephanie Chase right after Super Tuesday saying that, there would be a time for the Demon King to rise again. So, I'll ask you this, is there a sense of pride, that you have created and portrayed something so memorable and so well liked by the fans that they're constantly like, well, when are we going to see that again? I want to see that again. I want to see the Demon King. Is there a sense of pride with that?
Of course, but, there's also a sense of I don't want to rest on my laurels. There's, people want to see Bullet Club again. People want to see the Demon again. People, want to see DX return. People want to see NWO get back together. But for me, my mindset is very much about creating something new as opposed to, going back to what I know will work. And, trust me, I love the Demon King. And it's something that I really want to do in the future. But in the future, right now, I'm fully immersed in the character of the Prince. It's a completely different direction for me in WWE, and I feel like it's something that I can't really divert my attention back to the Demon King just to please other people. I'd much rather please myself. I feel like the true fulfillment comes from pleasing yourself, and there will be a moment where I will 100% want to do the Demon King again, but right now I'm not at that point, and I'm sure in the future I will get there, but right now I'm 100% focused on being the Prince and kind of delivering in that character, and that's something that I want to emphasize on the TV show. And I'm kind of hemming and hawing in this answer, but we will get there eventually. But right now, I'm not there.
I gotcha. I know we're up against the clock. I really appreciate your time. You, Kyle O'Reilly, NXT Championship on the line at New Year's Evil. Good luck moving forward, sir. Hope to talk to you again down the road.
All right. Happy New Year, buddy.
Same to you, sir. Take care.